Right, so what is this? Qashqai, quite a nice one. It's got all the leather. Yeah, heated seats, heated leather. It's got its engine management light on, but so 1.5 DCI. This one probably. Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah, that might be different actually. No, I think it is. It's your Renault engine. Right, so we've got the Autel on it, so it's maybe a DPF issue or something. Plus the into this pulls all the faults. It's got all the data already. I think, okay, we'll do this jazz. Right, so we'll hit the auto scan, see what it says. See how many faults she's got. Pause here again. 5 fault codes on there. 5 for your engine, god damn you. So we're nearly there, quite a lot of systems on this car. Right, so 100%, let's see what she says. Loading, please wait. Engine coolant thermostat low temperature. Preheating unit diagnosis connection. Engine coolant low temp. Passed. Engine coolant thermostat low temperature. Current thermal plunger relay. So it's probably going to be these ones. That's engine coolant thermostat that we need to have a look at and see it. What's going on with that? It may need a bit more diagnostic, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right, so once we've got a copy of this and we've printed it off and we're all happy with that, then we've definitely got a copy, and then we'll clear them. And we're going to leave the vehicle running for a bit, just because it's saying there's a fault with a thermostat there, so we'll check all the coolant plates for circulation, etc. Make sure everything's all good there. But I wanted to check and see some modern cars now, don't know about these ones, but like more than one thermostat on them, you know, maybe get 2 or 3 on them, just to bring the temperature of the engine up faster, so that the emissions are, you know, better sooner. Anyway, we'll get this one outside, we'll leave it outside for a wee bit. Later on, we'll probably, once it's right warmed up, we'll bring it back in, we'll do a full health check on it, and we will see what's going on with the cooling system, see if we can see anything obvious. So we're having a wee play about there with the Qashqai, but my diagnostic machine, which I've noticed there's a wire that's all started to crack in there, so I'm hoping it's no that, and it's just been a glitch in the matrix. We've already scanned it. We managed to scan it, but I was unplugging some things just to see if we're on the right track. I was going to be looking at that sensor, so we unplugged that and the fan came on. That's good, that's what we want to see. That's your kind of fail safe if that sensor goes down. So we'll plug this back into the car now and we'll see if it wants to connect, but we just kept, it was green here, we just kept lost in connection, so that plugs into the car and then it talks to that Bluetooth. We do have the wire if we need it. That's just really for doing updates, but we'll plug it back in and see. Hopefully it's just been, you know, a glitch in the matrix here, because we really need this diag machine. 7 years, it's been absolutely brilliant. It's updated, updates every other day, so it's in license, this machine, so we're in license up until August there, so yeah, we'll crack on. Hopefully it's working okay, but if not, well, I think we'll order this lead anyway, and just a precaution. There we go, that's better. That's what we had the first time when we did that, but then it just started beeping away at us. It just kept beeping, driving me off my head. So we'll scan it and see again, and we'll just see what it's done with unplugging that thermostat sensor. But I believe there's maybe 2 thermostats on it. So we may be just at the wrong place, so I'll just go to engine, don't want to do all that again, so we'll just do engine and we'll see if we can see what's going on here. It may need to be a bit more digging on this one. I'll pause here. Right, so it would appear we've hit the wrong one, so circuit 2 DEF, right, that one wasn't there before. So 1 DEF, 2 DEF, so we're on the wrong one. Right, so there's some glow plugs in this cooling system. Down there, you can just see, if it'll focus, come on you bugger. Right there, right, that down there, there's 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, a bit like the rental traffics, and then there is some other sensor down in behind that, but we'll see if we can test these glow plugs in situ. Right. So what they're doing is they're heating up the coolant faster. We'll see, we'll pause here. Right, I think these are definitely an issue. Right, so what we've done is we've got the test lamp right onto the power lead, right. This test lamp can do that. It'll tell you when we put it on here that the earth is good, right. So if we go to this top one, now it is hard to see down here, right, but you will be able to see the test lamp. The test lamp there is lit up with nothing. Right, so there's nothing there. We'll go down to the next one. You can see the test light has went green. We'll go back to this one just to prove. Right, so we're back on that first one there. Nothing there, it's not lit up green. We'll go to the next one. Come on, there we go. You can see that, it's lit up in green. We'll go back on this one again just to double check. So, no, scratching about there, I don't seem to have nothing happening there. So that one is not working. That one is. The one underneath, if I can get to it, that one is as well. So that glow plug there on the top, which you probably won't be able to get on its own, and it looks like a bit of a pig of a job to get to in there. So it will go underneath, so we can see there, green, right, lighting up, green, if you can see it, right, but this top one here is dead. Right, so they are preheating, right, the cooling system. So if we go back to the default, right, preheating unit, right, so it may be that glow plug. We do need to do, that's just a basic test on it at the minute, but we'll go underneath and have a wee look and see. Now I've already been underneath just checking, so we've warmed this car right up, made sure that the coolant's circulating, which it is. We pulled that temp sensor off, that put the fan on, so we know that works. The tyres, but tyres have got cord hanging at them, right, so that one's completely bald, right. I'm waiting on parts for this car, so, and these two are mobilised at the minute, so once we've got that wee car off the lift, we'll put it on and we'll get a better check at it, this one as well, but I'd imagine it's probably the same, right, it's bald all the way around. We'll go underneath here, have a wee pictures and see. Right, so there's an oil cooler. You can't even see that bit if you hear. There's some other cooler there. This sounds like it's all white up there. Has it been overheating? Let's speak to the customer. I think that's what we're going to need to get a look at. That might be another temp sensor up there, or oil, not sure. So yeah, but we'll do the rest of the health check on it. So you can see there's an electric coolant pump there. There's one underneath that bumper in there, and there's another one somewhere. One up in there. So yeah, it's quite involved this for the cooling system anyway. So we're just waiting away. So that is what that's called. That thing with the glow plugs. The thermal plunger. So I was just on the phone there to Alan Clark's, so they were having some technical issues as well, so they're going to phone me back, he said. So we're pricing at the minute, there is 2 thermostats on it as well, so the guys confirmed that. So we're pricing the low temp thermostat, but that could be low if this isn't working, you know, if it's not heating the diesel up, No, before it gets to there, then not the diesel, sorry. That's because I'm thinking glow plugs. But aye, so there's basically those coolant glow plugs, if you like. So there's like glow plugs down in the coolant. We did have another vehicle a few weeks back that was coming up with the same kind of fault. So down in there, you can see there's 3 glow plugs in a housing. Where that housing goes to, I don't know. We'd probably need the alternator and all that kind of jazz off it to see, and to maybe strip that out. So it's not an easy job, by the looks of it. Clear, so we've probably got 2 faults for the car. So I'm still waiting on the parts guys coming back to us, but what's going on there? Let's put the light out, but we'll probably bring it back on after a few starts, won't it? Let's face it. Is that back on? Yeah, so it's back on. 3 starts and it's back. I've had to scan again just to see, but I might just still do this running code because it didn't clear it. Let's see what we got. Yep, so I think we'll need to figure out where that is, solder that glow plug's away. It might not be the cause of the problem. Definitely we had fault codes for it, but it's the second one I've seen lately with those fault codes. So the other one didn't have any lights on, the guy didn't want to do anything with it, so we told him about the codes and he was like, nah, no lights on, just leave it.